The world turns gentle when the skies weep. Here in Interlaken, the rain doesn't just fall, it is an embrace. Listen to that rhythm, a gentle lullaby washing away the dust of yesterday. These streets feel as if the city is holding its breath in reverence. There is a profound intimacy in walking alongside fellow travelers. The vibrant greens of the Alps are drinking deep, more alive with every drop. Look at those houses. They stand like silent sentinels guarding untold stories. The air lingers with the scent of pine, damper, and the sweet promise of renewal. Mist clings to the hills like a lover reluctant to say goodbye. In this solitude, time seems to suspend, slowing down to the beat of my heart. The Air River flows in silent turquoise, unbothered by the gray veil above. It is a contrast of colors that cool, glacial blue against the warm, towering homes. Where the sky rests upon the earth, and we walk among the clouds. Puddles turn into portals, opening up an inverted world. The distant peaks are shy today, hiding their majesty behind layers of fog. It feels like stepping into a watercolor painting before the strokes have dried. Peace is not the absence of noise, but the presence of this harmonious melody. Every footstep on the wet pavement is a note in the symphony of a Swiss afternoon. Nature is reclaiming the silence, inviting us to look deep within. Even the flowers on the balconies seem to bow their heads in gratitude for the rain. This is the kind of weather that reminds you to be gentle with yourself. To let go of the rush and simply be present here right now. As the road winds toward the village, the modern world feels miles away. Only the rain, the hills, and the quiet joy of existence remain. Let the rain wash over you, cleansing not just the streets, but the soul. a ribbon of glacial blue, cutting through the gray afternoon. The fog descends lower, wrapping the village in a soft, white embrace. Crossing the bridge, the water below whispers an ancient tale. It feels like walking through a dream where the edges of reality blur. Listen, even the birds have quieted to hear the rainfall. These large houses, darkened by the dampness, stand as warm sanctuaries. Windows glow with amber light, hinting at cozy stories unfolding inside. The Alps in the rain hold a distinct scent, crisp, clean, and timeless. The mountains aren't hiding, they are simply resting beneath a veil of clouds. Walking here, one realizes how small we truly are. And how comforting it is to be just a tiny part of this immense beauty. The rain creates a mirror on the asphalt, doubling the lights, doubling the magic. Each droplet on a leaf is a miniature world clinging to gravity. Forget the destination. The beauty lies entirely in this wandering, wet path. Somewhere in the distance, church bells ring, marking time in a place that feels infinite. It reminds us that even as moments pass, this peace remains. The gloom isn't sad. It is a backdrop for contemplation. Let the cool air fill your lungs, waking up parts of you that have been asleep. Interlaken breathes a different rhythm when the crowds leave and the heavens open. It becomes a sanctuary for the quiet observer. As the light begins to fade, the blue art descends, turning the rain into silver threads falling through the twilight. Keep walking, keep feeling. The storm is just a song waiting to be heard. And in this rain, we find a strange but beautiful home. Night lights begin to wake, painting gold upon the gray canvas. There is a coziness here, a quiet warmth that only a rainy night can bring. But we remain out here, loyal to the mesmerizing rhythm of the falling water. Watching rain drift through streetlights is like watching stardust fall. Every passerby is a shadow, a fellow traveler in this drenched world. We share a silent understanding beneath the shelter of our umbrellas. The air grows colder, sharp on the skin, yet the heart feels strangely warm. It is the warmth of gratitude for seeing beauty where others see only bad weather. Interlaken transforms, becoming quieter, closer, more mysterious. This walk is a meditation, washing away the clutter of the mind. Hear the tires hissing on the wet road, the ocean sound of the modern age. Puddles are now the city's mirrors, reflecting our quiet reflections. As the journey pauses, take a deep breath of this healing air. Carry this peace with you long after your shoes have dried. The rain may stop, but the memory of this tranquility will remain. Good night, beautiful Interlaken. Thank you for the tears that cleanse the world. But the journey is not over. The road invites us deeper into the rain. Leaving the town lights behind, we step into a deeper, more ancient silence. The path ahead is just a gray blur amidst the enveloping rain. Here, outside the village center, the sound of the rain changes texture. It is softer, falling on stone and asphalt. The air here is heavier, rich with the smell of wet roads and sleeping houses. The scent of wood smoke hovers low to the ground, trapped by the mist. A primal scent of warmth and shelter somewhere nearby. In this air, your other senses awaken to lead the way. You feel the chill on your cheeks, Hear the rushing water of an unseen stream nearby. The houses surrounding us are invisible giants, sleeping peacefully under the clouds. Yet, you can feel their immense presence, holding us safe in this valley. There is a hypnosis in walking this long stretch, with only the falling water as company. The mind stops chattering, finally surrendering to the rhythm of footsteps. This is solitude in its purest form, not lonely, but gloriously alone. Occasionally, a lone car brings an island of warm light, momentarily illuminating the falling diamonds, before plunging us back into the mystery of the dark. We are temporary guests here, fleeting shadows in an eternal landscape. The rain doesn't care who we are. It blesses us with its coolness regardless. How many travelers have walked these mountain roads over the centuries, feeling the same rain? It connects us to the past, a loose thread running through time. Physical fatigue begins to set in, but it is a pleasant, honest weight. The feeling of having truly experienced the elements, not just observed them through a window. As we loop back towards civilization, the distant lights act as a gentle welcome. The transition from the wild darkness back to human warmth is smooth. This walk was never about the destination. It was about the space in between. The space where thoughts dissolve and only sensation remains. The world will be noisy again tomorrow. The sun will dry the streets. But for these 24 minutes, the world allowed us to be still. Take one last look at the glistening ground, the fading reflections. Engrave this feeling in your heart, the exquisite melancholy of a Swiss rain. As the journey closes, do not shake off the peace too quickly. Let it settle deep within, a reservoir of calm for the noisy days ahead. Thank you for walking with me through the whispers of Interlaken. Until we meet again, when the next rain calls our name. Be at peace, be still, be present.